Hey guys, so as everybody's seen by now, the Prince of Darkness himself, Ozzy Osbourne, has passed away. Now, I'm gonna try to keep it together as much as I can because, as even though I didn't know Ozzy personally, you know, I don't think people realize how much music impacts people when they're younger. And when I first started getting into rock and roll, I did so through music of like Alice Cooper, AC/DC, Pink Floyd. But there was one group that stood above the rest. My sister introduced me to Black Sabbath. And the first time I heard Paranoid, War Pigs, or Iron Man, NIB, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, like, I was captivated. Not just by their music, but the voice behind the music, Mr. Ozzy Osbourne. And really, that changed my perspective as far as music goes, because my parents tried to raise me on softer music, Engelbert Humperdinck and Willie Nelson and Kenny Rogers, and while they're all great musicians, this changed my musical direction. Hearing Black Sabbath and hearing, like I said, Pink Floyd, and I'll even throw Judas Priest in there. It's this is what I've become now. I've become a heavy metal hound because of the sounds of Black Sabbath. And of course, when I got through listening to the Black Sabbath with Ozzy, I started listening to solo tongue-tied solo Ozzy and the captivating sounds of Randy Rhoads. And Ozzy had this way of just finding amazing musicians, especially guitarists, but all around musicians. I mean, it's like everybody wanted to be with Ozzy, And man, when I heard Crazy Train, I'm not gonna name all the songs, but there was just something that gravitated to Ozzy. And all the way up until, Let Me Hear You Scream, Ozzy was still rocking. And of course, just a couple weeks ago, Ozzy gave his final performance to a solo, bands paying tribute, bringing Black Sabbath together with Bill Ward again, just for one more time, because I know deep inside Ozzy knew that it was just a matter of time. But Ozzy insisted. He's like, if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna leave it all on the table. Man, he did. He threw it all on the table. If you weren't crying watching him sing "Mom, I'm Coming Home" one more time, you're not human. I don't think there can't be a dry eye after he belted out with so much passion, so much emotion. In a way, I think he was saying, I'm coming home now, not to mama. I think he knew his days were numbered, and he wanted to go out with a bang. And boy, did he ever. People say, how can you get emotional? Music like Ozzy, heavy metal music, like Sabbath saved this man in more ways you could even be saved. And I know we all are mortal, but somehow Ozzy felt different. Somehow Ozzy felt like I was gonna see him until I was gone. He was just gonna keep belting out music. Unrealistic, I know, but that's what Ozzy made you feel like. He made you feel like I'm never going away. And just a couple hours ago when it was announced, while I'm not surprised, I'm still hurt. I'm still sad. I'm still in shock that the Prince of Darkness is no longer with us. I think on my YouTube channel, I'm gonna let it sink in tonight, but I think tomorrow I'm gonna do some lip sync videos. I've done a couple honoring his last concert. I think I'm gonna add a few more. And don't be surprised if I get emotional just by lip syncing. We'll miss you, Ozzy. Thank you. Thank you for 55 years of metal. Thank you. We'll miss you and we love you.